Babe, what we doing tonight?
What you mean?
What we doing when we go home?
I'm going to sleep.
What? I guess we splitting.
What do you mean? Split the check. Where the waiter at? Wow. Hey, what we doing tonight?
Yeah, I don't feel good. I'm going to sleep. I don't feel good.
The waiter at? We splitting checks this way too. Are y'all serious? Half and half. Get your money out. Get your money out.
We pimped them hoes.
I don't know what you heard about me. But a bitch can't get $1 out of me.
See, women want equality like a man. Until the bill at dinner comes. Then all of a sudden she wants to become Stevie Wonder. Because she can't see the bill for When a man is striving in life, there's always a woman out there to it up.
Please don't wake me, that's the only time I see you.
Kareem Gobblers.
Hey. Hey.
Hello?
Hi.
What's up?
I just love your Pokemon.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, you scared me.
Oh, no, you're good. So I love Squirtle.
You love Squirtle?
I love Squirtle because he squirts and I do too.
What? What?
What? I'm just joking. Not really.
No, you're all good.
Yeah, no, sorry, I'm nervous. I was just wondering maybe if you would want to like have a one-night stand.
I'm all good. Where's the camera at?
No, there is none. I was just
No, I'm all good.
throwing myself out there.
I'm all good.
Okay. 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 Okay.
What is going on?
Oh, I'm just.
I'm about to bust.
Yeah. Oh, it's just.
You're on the phone, right?
Yeah, I'm on the
Okay.
What is going on?
I just.
Okay.
So you can be on the phone still. It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm actually talking to my girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she cool with this? Or
I'm sorry?
is she cool with this?
Would probably not be cool
Okay.
with this.
Okay. So I'm just gonna.
Literally, so we were just driving, we found this guy just like laying in the street, so we just like literally picked him up. Kind of cute, but like we were just like whatever.
What the fuck?
So we don't know what we're gonna do with him, but yeah, I mean we just like wanted to make sure he was okay.
So now, let's flip the script. Let's hypothetically say if a guy was supposed to do this to a girl.
Literally, we was driving around and we just saw a girl laying in the street, so we just picked her up. She's kind of cute, so we was just like, you know, it's whatever, we gonna get her, but you know, we just want to make sure she was safe.
Few moments later.
So here's the $1 million question. Do girls ever take guys out on dates? $1 million on the line here, fellas. Do girls ever take guys out on dates? A, yes. B, hell to the no. Do girls ever take guys out on dates? Absolutely. Court dates.
I wanna say I'm sorry for the things I've done, and I try and be stronger.
Now, when a girl walks up to a guy and she starts harassing him,
It's never trust a big button smile. You can't trust that. And she gon' shake it like a red mouse.
it's considered funny, entertaining, hilarious. Now, if a guy does this,
Oh, you know, it would be hot.
I want to make out with you.
Kiss on the cheek.
Wait, what about
both kiss on the cheek at the same time?
I want to make out with you.
No. These lips are.
Can I kiss your boobs?
There's not much there.
Can I grab it?
Well, if I pull this up, you could kiss them, but there's like a tank top.
So?
He wants to kiss the boobs. Don't make me go too viral. Just low key viral. It would go viral.
I go for
Where
it.
do you want me?
Let's do it.
now, if a guy who's unattractive, he walks up to a girl and he says,
I feel fantastic. I wanna fuck something.
the girl will look at him as if he has 4 heads and 17 eyes, and he's considered a pedophile, a creep. But now, if you guys have a handsome cheek slayer and he walks up to a girl and he says,
"Guess what? You gonna have sex with me."
You already know I wanna fuck you. The girl will look at him as, wow, I like a man who can speak his mind, the confidence. He has big dick energy. Pretty interesting how that works, right? I thought America was the land of the free, the land of equality. But that's not the case, because there is a double standard between a man and a woman. Because when a woman says, I don't like a man who is short, I don't like a man with a small dick, that's considered preference.
Dude, this guy's tiny. He must be a dwarf. Sorry, I'm not interested in being friends with midgets. Midgets piss me off.
The comments under this video have been distasteful, disgusting, and outright disrespectful.
But when a man says, I just don't want to date a woman who's morbidly obese.
How dare you fucking do this kind of shit, asshole!
And society will be like, oh my god, he's fat shaming.
You are fucking white male privileged assholes.
Oh my god, he's discriminating women.
So I'm a bigger woman, and this guy tells me, oh, I'm not interested in talking to you because of your size.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
I was like, it's okay, honey. You obviously don't have the right tools for the job anyway, so I'll just go find somebody with better equipment that can handle it.
Well, this is a 53 cubic yard rock bucket. Again, the machine has a total hoist capacity of 80 tons.
But a woman, on the other hand, they'd be like, I can't date a broke man. I want to date a man who is rich, who is 6 feet tall, with ripped 6-pack abs. And society would be like, you go, queen.
Yes, you're a queen.
She knows what she wants. She has a preference. But when a man says, I don't like dating a girl who's flat-chested or who has a flat butt, society will be like, oh my god, that man is a pig. He's body shaming. He's a
sexist, misogynist.
He is discriminating women. Sorry, not sorry. I cannot grind 12 hours a day and go home to an ass that's flatter than a cardboard box. Fuck all that shit, because in the name of the cheek slang clapallations, it states, girls are kind of like rocks. We skip the flat ones.
Perfect. 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 Perfect.
Today, gentlemen, we are going to be talking about a very touchy topic. The double standards between a man and a woman. Brace yourselves, gentlemen. The Tinder swindler.
Remember, to every action, gonna be a reaction.
That's goddamn right, because every action is gonna have a reaction.
Why would I betray you?
We all have our secrets. We just didn't get to yours yet.
If you're broke when I meet you, you don't stand a chance. Because
what's broke to you? What is defined broke?
You make less than double what I make.
You make less than double what I make.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
I absolutely will not support somebody else. I don't even want you to make what I make, because if you fall into a bad, hard situation, I have to support you. You have to make...
You think that?
I know that. You have to make double, if not triple, if not quadruple.
That's what you've been through.
I never will ever support another man as long as I live.
My kings, in the book of Cheek Slang Genesis 101, scripture 222, it states, have you guys ever wondered why the word woman has 5 letters? Just like how the word devil has 5 letters. Because some of these cream gobbling Medusas are out to drain and suck the life out of every single man. And my kings, have you guys ever wondered why the word man has 3 letters? Just like how God has 3 letters. Because when a man is striving in life, there's always a woman out there to fuck it up.
But are you also contributing to the maintenance for the upkeep that you are demanding in this relationship?
Right.
If she got to be on
Man,
10
you
at all
want-
times, are you contributing?
you, a
Head
car?
done,
Like-
toes done, body wax is the boom boom key.
Bars.
And here is the biggest problem with feminism. Feminism has taught women to up their standards far higher than they deserve. Society be like, you go queen, you deserve the world. You deserve the best and only the best. And society has taught men to have no standards at all. And these are the types of girls that will say, oh, if he can't handle me at my worst, then he can't handle me at my best. But bitch, all you do is show your worst.
Okay, we need to normalize the amount of people that women actually sleep with. I went on a first date with this guy last week, and he goes, yeah, I always judge a girl if she sleeps with me on the first date. I'm sorry, Frank, but aren't you sleeping with her on the first date too? Somebody please tell me why it is okay for men to sleep with as many women as they want, but yet women cannot sleep with as many men as they want. I'm so confused as to why women are called sluts and men aren't.
What makes a perfect wife?
One that gets fucked in all 3 holes.
That girl does not need a man. She needs a therapist. Sweetheart, have you heard of the term, a lock that gets unlocked by many keys is a useless lock?
Or sluts.
And when you tell the modern woman the truth, they would turn right back around and shame you. They would say, oh, you don't want to date a promiscuous, independent, overweight woman because you are a man who is insecure. Oh, who hurt you? Oh, he probably has a small dick. Those are the shaming tactics women will throw at you. Have you guys noticed that? Because we now live in an era where it's considered toxic to tell the truth. Because feminism, guess what? Lack of masculine leadership in a woman's life. It will be a life filled with unchecked hypergamy, which will ultimately lead to loneliness, bitterness, and depression. And you know what's funny? Women want equality like a man. Think like a man, move like a man, act like a man.
Want to talk about equality? Let's talk about equality. Let's talk about equality. When women aren't paid only 85% of what their male counterparts are paid, then we can fucking talk.
But when it's time to put all the chips into the table, when it's time for war, for some fucked up reason, tell me why all the women and children are the first to be evacuated.
Inside separatist-controlled Donbass, thousands of women and children are being evacuated on buses and trains. They're seeking safety in Russia.
While the women and children are being evacuated into safety, us men, we are forced to stay back and fight.
The men forced to stay and fight for Russia-backed separatists.
Men from the age of about 15 or 16 into their 50s aren't let out of the country. So this is something that's splitting a lot of families right now.
You really think I want to go into a battle and watch my fellow comrades get blown into smithereens? Fuck that shit. See, women want equality like a man. Until the bill at dinner comes. Then all of a sudden she wants to become Stevie Wonder. Because she can't see the bill for shit. Modern problems requires modern solutions. My kings, show us how it's done.
Babe, what we doing tonight?
What you mean?
What we doing when we go home?
I'm going to sleep.
What? I guess we splitting.
What do you mean? Split the check. Where the waiter at?
You son of a bitch. Perfect.
Hey, what are we doing tonight?
I don't feel good. I'm going to sleep. I don't feel good.
Where the fuck the waiter at? We splitting checks this way too. Are you serious? Half and half. Get your wallet out. Get your money out.
We pimped them hoes.
I don't know what you heard about me. But a bitch can't get $1 out of me.
And the next double standard that we have. Let's hypothetically say a woman is maliciously attacking a man, verbally assaulting him.
Cameras are here right here. On S. Britton. On Mr. Britton.
What is the man supposed to do? Sit there and watch his ass get handed on a silver platter? And when a man tries to defend himself, society will label that man as a monster, because when a woman yells at a man, it's considered strong. But when a man yells at a woman, it's considered abuse.
Okay, I want to talk about this equal rights shit. I just saw a man getting assaulted, and I called the police. When the police arrived, they assumed the female was the one being abused. I had to show them the cameras of her swinging her water bottle at him, picking up a metal pole and swinging at his head, throwing her backpack at him, and then him grabbing everything, putting it down on the floor, saying, "Stop, or I will defend myself." And then she got smacked. Suddenly, like, a bunch of people showed up talking about, "Why are you hitting females, blah, blah, blah." Where the fuck were you at when he was getting assaulted? Where were you at? You want all this equal right bullshit, but there's so many double standards for your equal rights. If you want equal rights, I better be able to smack anybody I fucking want to. Whether it's a female, male, I don't give a fuck. Abuse is abuse. Assault is assault. I will not stand for it.
Modern problems requires modern solutions. Look at this Karen here, this party pooper, this little weasel. The ride is not even over yet and the bitch already wants to speak with the manager. Look at all these Karens moving in herds. We need to stop them before they expand, because all these Karens do is sit behind a computer screen and cry about equal rights and throw men under the bus. Well, modern problems require modern solutions. How about this for equal rights, huh? Cheek slaying RKO Fury! This one's dedicated to all the brothers who were accused of false accusations. Your brothers shall avenge you! How about this for equal rights, huh? Karens be like, "I need to speak with the manager." Conor McGregor be like,
Shut your fucking mouth, you do nothing. Now he's got the back. Now he's out here. Move it. Get out the way. Get out the way.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking D-O-double-G.
You know what happened with the D-R-E.
Now, the next double standard between a man and a woman. Gentlemen, I need you guys to hear me out. Tell me why. The man always has to pay the child support, but the woman doesn't. But when the woman has 100% of the power and the control to keep or kill the baby. Doesn't make sense. This is why I always tell you guys to wrap up your meat, or you can pull out and nut on her back.
To opt out of motherhood and make that choice, do you think that a man should also have the right to choose to opt out of fatherhood and 18 years of child support?
Shoot, wow, I've never thought about that one before.
Well, let me ask you this.
Goodness.
What reproductive rights do men have?
It seems like zero, actually.
Right. So why are we always talking about a woman's right to choose, but we never ever bring up the man's choice? Because a man doesn't have any choice. Like, if you think about it, if you get a woman pregnant and you want to keep that baby, she can kill it. If you want to not be a father,
you don't get that choice.
She can basically lock you into 18 years of child support.
Yeah, no, I get you.
So why are we not talking about the bigger picture here?
It's something that I feel like does need to be discussed.
And now, if you fail to pull out and nut on her back, now she's pregnant and she wants to keep the baby. Shit! And you are for sure are not trying to pay for that goddamn child support. Then you must activate the cards of the cheek slaying spellcaster. Now, this card shall only be summoned in extreme conditions. You place this card, cheek slaying spellcaster, and her fetus will be automatically destroyed and sent to the graveyard with the fetus deletus spell card. fucking kid! Gentlemen, here is the cold hard truth. Society does not hold the same standards for a man and a woman, because when a woman leaves a man, he needs to grow emotionally. And when a man leaves a woman, he needs to grow emotionally. I think I see a pattern here.
For a guy that is in a relationship to be interested in other girls, that's just cheating. But if a girl who's in a relationship becomes interested in another guy, it often means that she's not getting what she needs to get from that relationship.
When a woman cheats, society gives her a little tap on the wrist. Oh, she cheated because she needed to find herself. She was in a broken place. She needed to heal. Her man was a scumbag and he was not giving her what she wanted. She had a little bit of an entanglement. Yeah, an entanglement with some dicks. And she about to bust my finger up. She about to bust. But when a man cheats, society treats it as if the man just blew up the World Trade Center. Oh, he's a big man, baby. He needs to grow up. He was a terrible boyfriend. Do you see the pattern? And fellas, let me tell you a secret. Men, we cheat accidentally because most of the time we just try to bust a nut. But when a woman cheats, her emotions are involved. Let me tell you guys this. It's not okay to cheat. It's bad. It's very childish. You should not cheat at all. But the next thing, the next double standard that we have is that it is not okay for a man to share his emotions because it's considered weak.
Why do you think that some women will identify patterns of male emotion to be seen as weak?
Because it's a standard for men to be strong and not be emotional, and then it's a standard for women to be emotional and crazy and stuff like that.
Is it a standard for women to be crazy? How do you define crazy?
Crazy is like just doing crazy stuff, like messing up the car, you know, stalking.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Men have emotions too. What do you think a man's supposed to be? A Statue of Liberty that a man walks around all day like the Terminator? Get the fuck out of here. It's funny because girls can talk about their emotions. Oh, remember when I was out last week and I got my head stuck up that guy's ass? But it's considered weak for a man to talk about his emotions. And fellas, let me tell you guys something that I learned. Is that when you have problems and you share it with your mom, girlfriend, wife, whatever, make sure you do not overshare. It's not that they don't care, but when you overshare, it puts the woman's emotions in tensions and she's going to panic. And the most number one rule for a man, always make sure your woman is safe. So this is why when a woman says, oh, tell me about your day, I feel like you're hiding something from me. And when you open up and you tell her, it shows as weakness and her pussy will dry up like the Sahara Desert. And the next double standard that we have, tell me why. When a man gets married,
You're like a dream come true.
fucking kid! Somebody needs to get that man the world's best friend award because he just saved his friend from walking into a slaughterhouse. Because when you sign the marriage contract, it is a contract that benefits only one party. And guess who? The woman. And fellas, have you guys ever wondered why a woman is so happy on her wedding day? Because she realizes she never has to work a day in her life ever again. And have you guys ever wondered why all the groomsmen is wearing black during the wedding? Because it is his funeral. And fellas, before I end this video, let me tell you guys a short story. Once upon a time, this man asked this very beautiful woman with big voluptuous tits to marry him. And the woman got very emotional. A tear fell down from her eye. And she said no. And the man lived happily ever after.
Perfect.